Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rock Room. This week we're going to cut some different stuff. I was digging through some buckets. Yeah, we got lots of buckets to dig through. I'll show you what I found, and then I'll show you, I'll clamp it up on the saw. We'll start sawing it, but I'll show you what it looks like first. So let me turn this around here. I'm putting it over in the light. It's getting pretty dark, pretty early. So what we have here, it's of course green, kind of brachiated, but what I believe this is this is a piece of, yes, you guessed it, rainforest jasper. That's my guess too, is rainforest jasper. Again, it comes in a lot of different colors, a lot of different styles. But I believe that's what this is rainforest jasper. So we will throw it on the saw and start chopping it up in bits and see what the bits look like on the inside. Okay, here's our first piece of rainforest jasper. That was that piece off the end. When I started cutting this, I noticed a big, huge, excuse me, fracture running right down the middle of it. So it fell in two different pieces. It's kind of got some big, almost like thunder eggs stuck in the middle. You could kind of almost see that, and they are really translucent. Kind of cool looking. And it's got this real weird kind of pattern starting to form there. And of course it's got the little orbies over there. But yeah, kind of neat. Okay, here's the next slice, and like I say, it's got this big giant fracture, so a lot of the little stuff falls off, disappears, so this is what we're left with. But yeah, it's got that, you know, you can see how translucent that is. It's got these big, they say like big thunder eggs going through the middle. Lots of little orby crazy stuff. Pretty nice. And this of course is outside with that big, it's kind of not as defined there yet. Oh yeah, yeah, you can see that's kind of a cool pattern there too. Okay, this is the third piece off. Probably be the last piece from that I'm gonna be able to cut from this angle. The rock has got such a weird shape. I'm gonna have to put it a different way in the vise to see if I cut some more. But yeah, it's a pretty wild looking piece. I think I almost like this brachiated pattern in here more than I like the orbs or the little thunder eggs. I mean, it's all really cool, but yeah, nice. Here's some more of this ocean jasper I cut up. I kind of put this piece, kind of looks like a cyclops or something. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But kind of interesting. It's got a lot of those orbs all over it. Like I say, these little mini thunder eggs and stuff like that. Really, really cool looking green. This is the other half of it matched up. It's broken right, or cut right there. But this has got some really interesting patterns in it. I think I like this side better. Looks like snake skin or something. Real nice looking pieces though. And these are just some of the tiny bits. Here's a piece where I switch directions. Although it doesn't matter on this, it stays the same no matter what direction you cut it in. You still get the same look. But yeah, a lot of fractures in this piece. So when you go to cab it, you know, you can see that one running down there. So when you go to cab it, another thing that some of this material is softer, some of it's harder. So again, you know, you got to kind of pick and choose, especially when you get to your final polish stages, on what you can use for a final polish. Because what'll polish some things won't polish other things. But yeah, not too bad. And this is what's left of it. It's got that, they say, that crazy looking pattern. This side, you can see how on the, even on the outside, how those eyes, you know, it's coming through here a little bit more on this end. But now, for now, it's kind of fading out. But either way, real nice looking piece. And again, you can see this big fracture running through there. The rest looks pretty stable. Oh no, you can see another one running right through there, kind of meeting up. But yeah, the rest of it's still good workable stuff. Okay, so as we continue along with our rainforest jasper, I marked out the fractures. And let me zoom in here a little bit more for this. No, that didn't really work, right? So now as you zoom in on this, you know, wow, this is just, I guess you can't really see that real good, but this thing is just riddled with fractures. And, you know, obviously the way it was formed is the pieces got mushed together and sealed up. So yeah, this is you know, anybody's guess to see if this thing will actually hold together. So I roughed out this shape. I will rough it out on the saw, and then we'll drill a hole through it for a cord or a rope or whatever. I'll show you after I get this trimmed out on the trim saw. Alright there, I got it roughed out. So now what we're going to do, and like I say, this is you know, really fractury. So but what we're going to do now is we're gonna put it on the flexi shaft here, and we're gonna let me back out a little bit here for you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drill a hole. Whoops, starting to lose focus. We're gonna drill a hole for our string, cord, whatever you're gonna put, necklace. So you can do this a few different ways. We can drill a hole straight down through it, and then of course you'll see the cord on the front. You can drill a hole through this way. Let me put this on my leg here. This way through it. This way the cord will actually be kind of more hidden. Or you can drill a hole right into the top and then just put a little round bail on there, depending on what you want. So a lot of different ways you can go about this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drill a hole straight through this way, and I got a little dish of water in there. So when you're drilling this stuff out, same thing. Do it in water. Your drill bit will last longer, and you won't be breathing in any dust. So I'll drill this out and show you what it looks like. Okay, there you can see my hole going through there. So now I will, losing focus here. Oh, that's way too close. So I got my hole drilled in there, and now we'll take it over to the wheels, and we'll start doing some contouring, and I'll show you what it'll look like after that. Okay, so there's our finished rainbow jasper pendant. Whoop. Let me lay it down here real quick. So yeah, so that's all it took. I gotta buff it yet. I don't have my buffer in here, so once I buff polish it, it'll even be shinier yet. But yeah, that's basically what it looks like. You can see how fractured this stuff is, but it's still held together. Surprise. Held together, even drilling that hole through there. So yeah, done and over. So yeah, so that was the rainforest jasper. You know, did a rock, took the rock, put it on a slab, took the slab, made it into a cab. Now it's a piece of jewelry. So you know, it's rainforest jasper. It looks pretty cool. As you notice, a lot of fractures in there, so it's something you're going to be wary about if you purchase any rainforest jasper. Just be sure what you're going to get. There's a couple of different kinds, a lot of different varieties of rainforest, and I'm sure it's not all really fractury. I know I have some other stuff. I've got some purples and stuff like that too. So pretty cool looking stuff. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed what you're seeing. I'll be making something next week. Or I should say this week. It'll be next week for you guys. So thanks for tuning in. Get out there, find some rocks, and make yourself some jewelry. Have a good one. Christmas is coming.